The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Helsinki against Manchester United. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And so the distinctive sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem. Now the lineups for the game. Got things underway. Memphis Depay got into a good position, but he may need to hold things up. Marcos Rojo playing well down the left. Now, what are his options? Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Aimed long and direct. Fellaini. Memphis Depay. That's not going to make it. So what now? Promising cross.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support. This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
Hoisted towards the area.
Ambitious to say the least. He seemed to be in a hurry to get that in.
Memphis Depay got into a good position, but he may need to hold things up. Memphis Depay, he's off on a marauding run. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Good interception. Juan Mata. Who's going to make this theirs? All the way back, and they start again. Damian. That's not the ball he wanted. And the through ball is intercepted. Memphis Depay. Manchester United pick it up and can go again. Clears it out of harm's way. It's Memphis Depay. Lovely feet. That's the whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So off we go once more.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Fellaini comes sliding in. This is promising. Looks like a good ball through. Rooney tries the route one option. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. It's a good-looking cross. Tries a header! Good idea, just poorly executed. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Memphis Depay goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Phil Jones. Manchester United haven't made a substitution yet. Darmian, that is a terrific run. This could fall anywhere! Throw in. Helsinki have a sub ready to come on.
Substitution on the field. Number 10. Coming on the field is number 20.
He was expecting a better ball than that. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Forward it goes. Very well to intervene. Could go all the way here. Now here's the through ball. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw.
They really need to start moving the ball forward with pace at this late stage of the game.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Whipped in. The worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Helsinki to retain the ball, but seemingly in no... And the referee brings it to a close. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defences broadly... A very warm welcome to all of you from Old Trafford, Manchester. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
The instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem. Quick look at the lineups. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Draxler is a big talent. He can do a good job for his team in any of the attacking positions, but the extra little freedom he gets out wide play to his technical strengths and his ability to go either left or right.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Schürrle, Draxler with the ball through. Now it's Schürrle. Schürrle looking for options. Whistle's gone, that's foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Schürrle! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Boots it upfield. Manchester United get it back again. Now the pass. He has been fouled there. Manchester United putting their opponents under a lot of pressure in the early stages. Dante, Schürrle, Darmian, there's a definite foul there. Dante, and it's Draxler. Looks like a good ball through. Here it comes. Has a pop! They've scored! Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, I've got great admiration for the finish, but I've even more admiration for the pass that set it up. It was delicious.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, we know they're in control now, but they can't let their concentration drop, not one bit.
Smalling. The movement looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Ricardo Rodriguez. Fellaini. Marcos Rojo. Steaming forward, passes it through, and he's there to cut it out. Schürrle. Luis Gustavo. Vieirinha. It'll be a throw-in. Looks to thread it through. Memphis Depay going full steam ahead down the left flank. Looks to slip it through. And Schürrle! De Gea got just about enough on that, but all at the expense of a corner. Well, he looks fired up after that save, and he's got every reason to be.
Well, those defenders should be blaming themselves, really. That was very, very slack work from them, and he has good reason to be angry. And that...
They've scored! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Drexler tries a through ball. A chance! How about it? Phil Jones. Memphis Depay got into a good position, but he may need to hold things up. Memphis Depay looking to run onto it. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. That's a half-decent try.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Manchester United are trailing here with the first half almost done. Played out to the right. Looks to slip it through. How about it? In for the pieces. They are rampant. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. De Gea did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
That's surely a foul. Free kick. And he should have made it 4. Shapes to shoot. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Dante, Luis Gustavo. First 45 minutes are up. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rouse.
Really well taken goal. Ruthless and relentless. Utterly rampant. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Well played, he saw that coming. Gets into a dangerous position. Smalling. Fellaini. Carrick charges in. And it's Rooney. Ricardo Rodriguez.
We've got to see a real determination and purpose now if this deficit is to be recovered. No holding back and being patient about this challenge. It's time to roll the sleeves up and go for it.
Crunching tackle. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. And the keeper's well positioned.
Well, as they say, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. But from that range, accuracy and power are the key ingredients. That's what's needed now.
Schürrle knocks it towards the front. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, flags up. He must have been offside. One! Oh, taken with style! Great control, as if it was tied to his feet.
After 64 minutes is
4 in the game, he is the man. Passes it through. Oh, he's come flying in. Oh, good interception. Memphis Depay. Depay delivers. Good clearance and very necessary. Another piece of really good defending. Luis Gustavo tries to stroke it through. This is promising. Complaints about that challenge, robust but fair. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Luis Gustavo. Dante. Luis Gustavo pushes it out wide. Luis Gustavo looking to get on the end of this. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Lofted into the middle. Has a shot! It's a goal! De Gea reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
That'll be a throw-in. Another chance from a corner. Now it's Rooney. In comes the cross. Benaglio deals with it effortlessly.
This game seems as if it's going to go beyond the rescue point, so they need a goal and fast just to raise spirits and at least give their fans something to cheer.
They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Looks to slip it through, and he's cut it out. They've been given a corner. Vieirinha with the ball through. Marcos Rojo. It's a throw. Smalling cuts it out. Fine defending there. Schürrle looks to dink one in. There's the through ball. Can he put it away? And that will be the final act. Manchester United thoroughly outclassed here. They came up against opponents who were better in all areas. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I feel I've got to mention David De Gea, one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Iker Casillas himself has tipped him to be his long-term successor. And that's heady praise indeed.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Ricardo Rodriguez. Draxler. And it's Schürrle. Luis Gustavo. Memphis Depay. Vieirinha charges in. It's a forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now. Well read, he sorted that out. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. You can just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. To the keeper and try something new. Gets it upfield. Phil Jones does well there, alert. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Quarter of an hour played.
Midway through the first half, and there's an impotence about this game that's causing me concern, and probably most of the stadium too. Let's just hope that by the end it'll have been forgotten.
Luis Gustavo. And now they can launch a counter. Rooney with a delicate ball. Vieirinha gets it away. The referee has given a corner. Progress is made on the ball. And the finish!
Well, that was a really awkward one for the goalkeeper to deal with.
Looks to slip it through. Memphis Depay! Oh, within an inch or two.
Well, how close can you get? That must have been a matter of inches.
Ricardo Rodriguez. Draxler. It'll be a throw-in. Gustavo. Draxler. And it's Schürrle. Schürrle looking for options. Rodriguez. Draxler gets it back. Oh, he's broken through. And he's found the net! There is the breakthrough! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, I just think there was too much ball watching. Nobody's really looking to see who's drifting into good striking positions, and it's a bad one to give away, it really is.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Manchester United in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. A real chance to break. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Fellaini goes through the middle. Managed to get it away. Memphis Depay. Fine defending there. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. And back out it comes. Throw. Schürrle. We've reached half-time.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence, and not rush into mistakes. I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
Throw in. Another piece of really good defending. Draxler. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And that's going to be a booking. Dante. Gustavo. Vieirinha. And the counter is on. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Chip through. Mata gets through on his own. Vieirinha. Manchester United still this single goal behind. Vieirinha tries a long pass towards the front. There's no flag. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. It's Draxler. Now the Ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Well, if you're chasing a game, there isn't an awful lot you can do without the ball. They're not seeing enough of it, and it needs a real team effort now to sort this out.
Tries a through ball. Viorina has been caught there, it's a foul. Not much subtle, and he has been fouled there. He's gone direct. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Now the pass. Memphis Depay. Aimed in towards the centre. Another piece of really good defending. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Complaints about that challenge, robust but fair. Will be a throw-in. Fine defending there. He got himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And Shola! Another piece of really good defending. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
They have to commit numbers forward and give themselves something to attack.
Dante passes it through. It's a decent ball. Shot at goal! Hits one! He has done it!
Unbelievable.
A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. De Gea reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Shola. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Heads it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now.
They are out. Just not good enough. They've barely got a foothold in the competition before slipping out of it.